Hi, it's Kelsey from Junk Journal Magic. I've been stamping. I had to do some numbers. Yeah, I just picked up something. It was already all over me. I've wiped it off multiple times. I'm using my Fawn rag. I just wanted to show you this microfiber cloth. Just takes it right off your hands. Now, not completely. There's always a little left in down in the grooves of my fingerprints and stuff, but you know, this is better than nothing. I don't have to run to the bathroom to wash my hands real quick before I touch anything. And I wanted to show you how well this thing cleans up, because this thing is a game changer. Now, these numbers, yeah, they're pretty awful. I'm going to have to deal with those alone, but I thought I would, separately that is, from this mess, but I thought I would clean this up and get it out of the way. This is my first VersaFine Onyx Black, and this is a little plastic something. Maybe this might have been one of the little trays that goes through one of those tiny Sizzixes that only does so many inches by so many inches for die cutting. So there was some glue stuck on here from last time I haven't gotten to, but you know, I usually sit down and do all the nitpicking when it comes to cleaning later, when I have some time and I'm looking at it thinking I need to clean that. But right now I'm busy. I'm very busy today. I am not only inking things, but I am painting. Whoa, I'm making a big mess over here. I'm painting packaging paper from Amazon orders. But I'm painting it black with black acrylic paint. It's a little shiny, but that's okay. I'm sure I can get things to glue on that. It's not a problem. But let's see how this cleans up. This, I think that's on the inside. Let me see. I don't want all these to fall. Let me deal with the outside first. I don't want all this black ink stuff to hit my paper. And it doesn't really matter if I clean these up much, because they're just going to go inside and I can clean my fingers off again. That one's got some yucky stuff. Oh well, the good thing is I got my project done. And I want to get this cleaned up enough to put them away. Oh, I don't want the water, because this is loaded with water. I don't want it sitting on this paper. So throw it in that old cottage cheese tub. Good for something. What do they call that? Country Tupperware? Okay, let's see, let's put these away. These are Tim Holtz. I'll show you in a minute the tag on the other side. I just kind of stick them all in here. I'm not too fussy about the order, because when I'm looking, they're all going to be down here anyway. And this will close up. Everything will be there when I come back. Not a problem. And they don't have that picture of the stamped image on up here, so I'm not too worried about it. Yeah, that was on the inside. See, it comes right off the plastic. Not that I'm still touching it and making it worse, but hey, I can still see what I'm doing. And if you have your stamping platform, this Fawn, $9 at Amazon, I'll have the link in the description box below, will take that ink off your stamp platform or stamping platform. I have the Tim Holtz. I have 2 sizes, and I love this, because before I hated that the ink would get all over the place, and if you use StazOn, you'll have to use rubbing alcohol to get that ink off, but it'll come off. Oh, okay, so my hands really are a lot better. I don't want to touch everything until I make sure I've got most of this off. It's like the plague. It'll touch everything else, and then I'll have smears everywhere. Ugh. Okay, let me clean this up and I'll be back. It might help if I show you the product right side up. Tim Holtz. These were circulating probably 10 years ago. I got them at, where did I get them? Tuesday Morning. Got them real cheap. They were worth it. They were $2.75. Hi, it's Kelsey from Junk Journal Magic. Yeah, I just wanted to mess with the ink on everything, including my hands, and show you what I do. There's still some on there. I'm going to have to scrub it in the bathtub with some soap, and then come back and file everything. Okay, I've been working on my Throwback Thursday solution to a few problems I have. And you can probably see these already. I've been stamping numbers on these. There was an advent calendar. It's this one on the cover here, and this is the inside of a book. Each side is so many doors to count down to Christmas. Now, the problem is here's a book right here. If I Can Do It, You Can Do It. Altered Books for a Beginner by a Beginner. Darlene Johnson Calloway. I didn't see that when we looked at this before, but let's get back to the advent calendar. I cannot sit right now and cut all of these little doors. I can't even sit and cut the large rectangles and then fill it in with something that has some sort of divider. I can't. My back is killing me, my upper back. And it's from sitting and doing very detailed little things much longer than I should have been. I should always take breaks in between. So what I decided to do was to fall back on another advent calendar. Some of the ladies were making different things in December, all Christmassy, and I thought I would make a general one with up to 31 pockets or tucks or whatever, where different things can be added. And I'm not talking about adding journaling cards. I'm talking about adding, say, like, these are going to go in it anyway. I'm talking about adding little doodaddy things that are extra, that usually you hang everywhere and whatever, but I thought it would be fun to have something like that, kind of like jewelry people could play with. Whoever was to get this journal. And I had another one, a journal just up on the shelf. I have lots of journals up on the shelf that I've done nothing with. And this one I thought would be perfect for the masterboards I cut up yesterday. That video is up already. So I went ahead and cut them, sewed them, and I worked on stamping these numbers up to the point of gluing them down so I can show you what I'm going to do. This isn't difficult, and you can see how simple it is as I go through and add stuff. But I thought I would leave this to have like a fun colored pencil, maybe an ink pen that's like watercolor ink, and find the favorite color of the person I give this to and add that to a book. But here the pen can go right over here, the pen holder, to where it's visible. So there's that, and I love those fun little sparkly dots. But I made about a dozen of those 6 years ago, and yay, I had one to put in here. Okay, so this is the first flippy page. So I need something, and it would have been nice to, see, this is number 1, to look at this before I did it. Hey, but I could do this. Oh, look at that. That's pretty. Or I could put it under here. That's super clashing with that black and white paper. But under here, it's not so bad. Why does it look better on that? I'm losing my mind. I need a little piece of lace. I'm getting that lace, that curtain lace. This will be fun. I can use some more. I have a whole lot of this. This will be fun, kind of a little ratty bit down here. Just for fun. Oh yeah, I like that. This, I think I'm going to put that there. What does that say? Bloom? Be in full bloom? Oh, I don't need to see that. Okay. Let's get this down here. And I'm going to glue on top of that. Now, I don't think that's going to hold that. I watch people glue things like lace down with art glitter glue all the time, and I'm always questioning that. So I'm just going to go ahead and put some Fabri-Tac down just in case. There, it's done. I don't have to worry about it anymore. Now I'm going to glue this down. Now this book is more feminine. I could do much more. I'm going to try not to add any fluff to it. That would be more lace and stuff, but a little bit right there kind of breaks up that black on the back behind there. so I'm not worried about that so much, and make sure the glue is gone if it touched anything it shouldn't touch. But there's pocket number 1. And I had some little things that could go in here, just little bits that whoever can use to add somewhere else and play with. And this little thing you can write on the back. But there will be, in each little pocket or whatever, tuck, there will be something. And it will be more like one of those little plasticine envelopes for stamp collecting that has stamps in it, or something like this with something in it. This one here, I just wanted to make sure I got this fun little tucky thing, you know, right there. And still there's a place to journal underneath there. Okay. Okay, we've got all our pockets in. Everything's here, ready for me to come back and put all the fun interactive stuff in here. Aside from journaling cards, I'll probably put all the journaling cards into a big paper sack and have that included with this, but I'll let you know more about what I'm doing with this later. I need to get busy and get back to this other large project that I would really like to be finished with yesterday, but it took me forever to paint all this black packaging paper, and then there's still some in the garage laying there on my husband's workbench for me to roll up and paint a new section. He's like, when are you going to finish that? I'm like, well, I was going to finish it yesterday. So I'll see you next week for Throwback Thursday. Bye.